Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two of the top clubs in the American League face off in a potential wild card preview. Next. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Here comes the first pitch. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And right out of the gates, the Brewers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Brandon Phillips, his lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Margot gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Now a move over to first, and late reactions, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. .30 pitch is looked at for the first strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Bouncer to the left side. Arcia gloves it. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres go down quietly. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Guys, the swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Drilled right back up the middle. Galvis is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
In now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
3-1 the count now. Yelich stands at second with 2 gone. Full count now. And here's the 3-2 from him. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Two men are on with two men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Popped him up. Headley in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Brewers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Will Myers. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Number 4, Will Myers.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
Hey, one of the keys, D-Row, when you go down the stretch, you're trying to chase somebody, is to have some good pitching. And boy, but even though, D-Row, this team is in second place, they might have the best pitching in this league.
Yeah, Dan, I agree with you. And from an offensive player's mentality, I'd hate to say you want to put so much pressure on a pitching staff, but you know as a lineup you only have to scratch across 2 or 3 runs to grab a W.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He's there and records the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Turned on down the line, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Here's Chase Headley, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's hitless in 6 tries. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Ready with the 3-1. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges. Fouled off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. Yelich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now in the box, Freddie Galvis, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Kane on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Outside, 2-1. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Margot looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot here for Domingo Santana. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Digging in, Manny Pena. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Two and one.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brandon Phillips. No one has more fun playing second base than this guy. That dude, picking and grinning, the ability to turn double play with a smile on his face and highlight reel hands.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Chase Anderson. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Galvis on to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He went down swinging to start the home first. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Anderson at second, Kane at first, 2 out in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So here now is the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher number 64.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder number 7. Manuel Margot.
Ready for another chance. Manuel Margot. He singled to open up the ball game.
First at bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit. We'll see if he's going up looking for something soft here in his second at bat.
Grounded to short. Garcia has it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Padres have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Into the box, Brandon Phillips, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. This is pulled into right. Santana back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Number 4, Will Myers.
Now at the plate, Will Myers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Padres nothing. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
He pulls this one into right. And the leadoff man is retired here in the Milwaukee third. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. In now, Eric Thames. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here's the 0-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Right fielder number 16, Domingo Santana.
Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Thames is off at first with 2 away. A little bit outside. 2-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Manny Pena would be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. Line toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now batting, Hunter Renfroe. Get things started for the Padres. Chase Headley behind him on deck. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Renfroe has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Way outside. 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. In the air now out to left field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batter.
Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box, Chase Headley. First pitch on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Chase Headley. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. And right into the shift. Thames has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So coming to the plate, Austin Hedges hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First offering on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. It remains 1-0. Striding into the box, Manny Pena. He singled his last time up.
Manny Pena.
Now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box now, Chase Anderson. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Arcia at second with 2 down. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Now the 2-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Jonathan Villar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gloved by Headley. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Here comes the first pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. I'll tell you, these guys seem well aware that this is a must-win situation for both of them. They know they're not going to have the luxury of falling back on a wild card berth.
You know, Dero, you get late into the season like this, and you really have to keep your concentration not only on the mound but in the batter's box. You're starting to get a little bit tired, and you see the schedule starting to come to an end.
Yeah, Dan, I'm with you. It becomes mental right now. Physically, everybody's hurting a little bit. You can grind it out when you know you have a chance at the postseason. Mentally, you got to stay focused.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, pitcher, Nelson Lamet.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Padres leave 1. They're down 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Christian Yelich, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Yelich leads off second with nobody out. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for out number 1. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Right fielder number 16, Domingo Santana.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Domingo Santana. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One run, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Margot racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit hard on the ground to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Here's Will Myers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He grounds it sharply to third. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Chase Headley. No balls and 1 strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Hosmer at third with 2 away. Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. And now a swing from Headley as he sends a ground ball to second base. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jose Torres enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 76, Jose Torres.
Now to the plate, Manny Pena. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Catcher, Manny Pena.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. A high fastball is in there. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Hedges moving to his left. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Arcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he misses. Ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Chase Anderson. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Rounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one's down to third. Headley's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the seventh now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So striding forward now, Freddie Galvis, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose Torres.
Michael Geddes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 33, Michael Geddes.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. In there, strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. Craig Stammen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Craig Stammen.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 2 for 3.
Jonathan
Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Ready on 1 and 2. He pulls this one into right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And that's over. 2-1. VR on at first, nobody out. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Chopper to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Shaw brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Chopped weakly to the left. Galvis comes up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're up 1-0. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Jacob Barnes is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Here's Brandon Phillips.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Down the third baseline, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Shaw over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers, last time through, was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Now the 1-0 is at the knees and inside, but called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit in the air to left. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Standing in, Domingo Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Edobrey Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Edobrey Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number
2
9.
very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. So stepping in, Manny Pena. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Renfroe is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The pitcher, number 50.
Ryan Braun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
No balls and a strike to count. 268 the average for him coming in. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fit.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In there, 2-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Brewers strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Corey Knebel will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Knebel, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Austin Hedges. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains deadlocked at 1. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Leading on to the Brewers here in the bottom of the 9th. Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch is a ball high and inside. Takes this the other way to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Colin Ray takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Colin Ray.
In now, Jonathan Villar. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. He'll make the catch, but it ought to be academic now. And the Brewers have done it. They'll walk off a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Milwaukee came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Corey Knebel gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 11 hits.